Hi there, my name is Christopher, but you could just call me Chris, and this is the first episode of the challenge where I challenged myself to become a millionaire. Alright, before we get started, I just want to mention that I did make an intro video, so I'm gonna link that down below. I'm gonna go quickly through what this challenge is gonna be about here too, just quickly. So, I have challenged myself to become a millionaire, and as I did say in my intro video, I don't really have that much money to spare. So we are starting with 1,000 Norwegian crowns, which was about $107, I believe. And that is our starting point. And then I'm gonna be adding $10 every week to that pot, and also everything else we earn from maybe stock marketing, online surveys, and also other types of money I can get my hands on from finding money on the ground, to say it like that, to any extra work or anything I can earn extra money on, and perhaps maybe even YouTube if that could be a thing, but I think that's a little far stretch. But of course 1 million is a far stretch too, but it would be awesome if YouTube also could give me some advertisement and so on. But for now, these are the basic things we're gonna help increase our money, and then we see what happens in the future. Of course, it might be a very long challenge, but I'm up for it. Who's not up for it? So I'm gonna be uploading every week, all the successes and all the failures throughout a week, and then have a summary where we go through all the pluses and minuses of the week, and then we get the total sum, and then we see how we did that week. Of course, I know in the start it's going to be very small numbers we're working with, but hopefully when we get further on, we're going to be having bigger numbers to crunch on. So that's basically the intro video, and as I said, we are going to be having a weekly video then where we go through all the numbers, everything we gained from and everything we lost money on, and hopefully you will be learning from maybe what you shouldn't be doing and maybe what you should be doing. Of course, in the start it might be a little hard too, because maybe I just found 1 crown or a few cents, and yeah, everybody can find a cent on the ground here and there. But hopefully when I get more experienced and know more in the stock market and other ways to make money, I can share it here, and then you guys can maybe learn from that. I will also be doing other videos, of course, outside the weekly update when I feel like I have more experience to share. But for now, there's at least going to be a weekly video where you can see how it's going and how it's going. I don't know what else to add to there. I also just remember from the intro video too that I did explain that I do live in Norway. Therefore, we have a different type of currency compared to in the US, where we are using crowns, while in America, of course, there's US dollars. But I will be converting everything to US dollars by dividing 9.3 Norwegian crowns over to $1. So every 9.3 crowns equals $1 then. But I will most likely be showing both numbers, both in crowns, and then I will converting it over to US dollars, so everybody can understand the amount of money we earned every week. So you don't need to sit there and calculate how much money I actually earned that week. But before we get into the numbers, I just quickly want to give a reminder to press that subscribe button down there so you can follow along on the journey, and also remember to press that bell if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video. So make sure to press that subscribe button, and if you like this video, also give it a big like, and if you of course dislike it, then press the dislike button. But I appreciate both of them anyway, because you are interacting with my video. So if you disliked it, press the dislike, comment a comment of what you liked or didn't like, or just leave it at a dislike. But I always appreciate comments and how to improve my content, so please let me know if there is anything, but I prefer this one. So the first numbers we're gonna go through is the losses or expenses of the week. And I only had one expense this week, and that was the brokerage cost for buying stocks on the market. Because on Tuesday I just took those 1,000 Norwegian crowns or 107 US dollars and threw them on the stock market, and it paid off very well. But as I said, it does cost brokerage cost. I think that's the English word for it. And in Norway, that was the cheapest one I could find, of 29 crowns or 3.12 US dollars. So I think that's very expensive compared to I see other American online brokers where they actually sometimes even get it for free. So they don't need to pay any brokerage cost. But here in Norway, that was the cheapest one I could kind of find, where you get a few things for free, like a live stock market reader and so on. But in a way, that was the cheapest one I could find anyway. So I'm going for that one for now until I might find a cheaper one. But for now, that's the one we have. So that's the only expense for the week. 29 crowns or 3.12 US dollars. All right, and then for the gains for the week, there's a few ones, so I'm going to be reading them up because, again, I'm not good with remembering numbers, but we're going to go step by step. And the first one we're going to go through is actually I found 3 crowns, which is then 32 cents. So we're going to be adding that to the list. And then for the second income of the week, and that was some online surveys. I didn't have very much time this week, but I did get to do a few ones. So that earned me 58 crowns or 6.24 US dollars. So I'm happy with that. Of course, it's not very much, but it's still money I can earn from home, where I'm just sitting on the computer and answering a few questions. And earning a little bit of money on that, of course. Not very much, but every crown or every cent counts. And the third income of the week, I actually earned from recycling. As in Norway, or at least in Scandinavia that I know of, you actually get paid for returning back plastic bottles. So every plastic bottle you return, depending on the size, you get either 2 or 3 crowns here in Norway. So in total, I did find a few bottles and got to return them to the store, and that gave me then 27 Norwegian crowns, which then is around 2.9 US dollars, which I got for recycling and I guess helping the environment. And then for the fourth and last income of the week, and that is from the stock market. Of course, I haven't sold anything, but it increased in itself, so we're gonna add that too. So we did actually very well there with the 1,000 crowns we did put into the stock market, as it did actually increase by 243 crowns or 26.13 US dollars. So that is very, very good. So I did hit very well with the stocks I bought there. Of course, it could decrease again next week, but it seems like it's going actually upwards. So it's very nice to actually see an increase, such a big increase for such a small number of stocks I bought. So if we take all the incomes minus the expenses, we are then at 302 Norwegian crowns in plus, which is then 32.47 US dollars, which then brings us to a total number of 1,302 Norwegian crowns or 140 US dollars. And what I also did say in my intro is that I will be putting 10 US dollars or ish 10 US dollars, it's more 100 crowns into the project 2 every week, which then brings our total to 1,402 Norwegian crowns or 150.75 US dollars. That in itself is then around 40% increase since we started. And that is very, very nice actually, having a 40% increase. So an increase of around 43 US dollars isn't very, very much, but it's still very nice to see the numbers increasing. And I know next week I'm gonna have a lot more time to maybe do some online surveys and so on to increase the numbers. And also I know the stock market, or I don't know, you never know with the stock market, but I'm hoping that the stock market will have a little bit more increase, then again increasing our money a little bit more. And when it comes to the stock market, I will only be buying stocks when I have around 100 US dollars, and that is because the brokerage cost is around $3. So I don't want to be losing too much unless I see a very, very good stock that I should just buy right now. But other than that, I should just hold the money until I at least have 100 US dollars. So I will be putting that in a savings account that will be giving us around 2.4%. So that is basically my plan when it comes to the stock market, to not just use all the money I earn from one week and then just put it into the stock market. No, I'm going to be holding it to at least have 100 US dollars, so that the brokerage cost doesn't seem that high every time I buy something. So that is my plan for now. Of course, I might be changing it, but for now that is my plan. And also the next week I am gonna be doing a lot more online surveys, and hopefully I do find some more bottles I can turn in. But that's at least my plan for now, and hopefully I do learn some other ways to make money too, and then of course I will be sharing that with you guys too in the weekly updates, or maybe even in a separate video. We see how it goes. And well, maybe even through YouTube one day. Of course, I know that's a very far stretch from now, because you do actually need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. So that's a very, very far away from where we are now, but gotta have my hopes up. Maybe one day we could get a little bit from there too. But of course, that is just not something I'm aiming for right now. But of course, it would be just awesome if one of my videos suddenly went a little viral or something. But yeah, we see how it goes. So that is my plans for now, at least. And of course, if you have any suggestions of what I could do or should do, then please, of course, leave it in the comments down below, or you can DM me directly over at Twitter. I do also link my Twitter down in the description below, so go check that out. Follow me there, and I might be tweeting some other stuff on Twitter that I might not be doing on a video. So make sure to go to my Twitter page and just press follow there too, if you want to be updated of what I'm doing and so on. But I think that is it for this weekly update video then. 40% increase as we said, and I'm very, very happy with that. And I'm so excited to see what we're gonna come up with for the next week. Hopefully we're gonna have a 40% increase again. That would just be awesome. But of course, I do know we're gonna get some days where we maybe go more in minus than we go in plus, because you never know with the stock market these days, or ever really. But as I did say earlier, and I want to give a reminder again, please press that subscribe button if you want to follow on these weekly updates or other videos I so come up with. And also remember that subscribe bell, ring that bell down there. And if you like this video, remember to give it a give it a thumbs up, or press that like button. And if you didn't like this video, please let me know down in the comments down below why you didn't like it. And also you can press that button if you really want to. But see, you're making me smile. But you do what you want. I don't blame anyone if they would like to press this or this. And in a way, I shouldn't be too focused on this, because in a way the algorithm, it doesn't really matter. But it's always nice to see the like, to let me know that you guys like it. And of course, leave a comment down below too if you did like it. So I hope to see you for the next video. But until then, stay safe and bye. And if you're watching this video a little later, it could be that I already uploaded a new video. So then I'm going to be popping it up in this corner here. So make sure to just press on that one if you're watching this video a little later. So it could be that I already uploaded the next video. And if not, then there might come a video up here with some other content that you might like. And as I am new to YouTube, this blog could be dark right now. But I'm hopefully I have a video here you could maybe watch. So make sure to press that. And again, press that subscribe button. This round circle here is actually pressable. I'm not quite sure if it is actually around here, but press on it. Then you will actually subscribe, because you want to subscribe, right? You do want to subscribe.